Yeah, what up, what up? Y'all know what it is, Mr. 100 Real Running, running proof in the boot. You know what I do? I give you truth when it comes to the news, no scoop. Move it smooth. Hey, let's get into it. Look, um, today's video gonna be about Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg. All right, his not scandal, but like I guess situation was going on. Whistleblower, people who used to be a part of the team, I guess they call it talking, or telling, or whatever the situation is. And you know how it go, and just the whole nine about it. All right. Okay, let's get. It's a all right. It's a woman named Frances Haugen. She used to work for Facebook, a Facebook product manager. All right, but she no longer work for Facebook. All right, but now she called herself telling what took place, or just how the operation of Facebook, how just in general how it go, talking about behind the scene. All right, at court, in court, telling I guess senators or Congress to address Facebook, and pretty much she telling Congress to uh take care of the situation with Facebook. All right, what she's saying is Facebook have an influence on the nation, right? And she blaming Facebook for dividing democracy, for the young girls with low self-esteem, uh, spreading violence or whatnot, and some other stuff by misinformation. All right, but it's crazy because she was, as I watched her on the video, she was praising Facebook too, talking about the potential of Facebook, something about baby pictures. A lot of family members they can they take a bunch of baby pictures. They do this, they do that. She up and down with it. I was trying to catch what she getting at, because how can you praise something at the same time you disown it? Like, it sounds like some type of clout chasing going on with her. Um, and something about they took Facebook down for 5 hours. I never knew about that, but whatever. And when they took she said when they took it down, it affected the small businesses that couldn't reach their potential customers. I'm like, oh, okay. So all right, then let's get that right. And how the influence on Facebook is uh it's almost like she was saying the influence on Facebook was causing a lot of uh uh disruption, all right, among the people. All right. And let's get back on the spread and violence part. She said how the violence been here before Facebook. It's gonna be here after Facebook. Social media doesn't have nothing to do with the violence what's going on nationwide or global or just locally or just universal. Now, let's get an understanding of that. She's trying to put it on this dude Mark Zuckerberg. All right. Um, that don't make sense to me. Violence, really? Dividing democracy? Come on. Dividing democracy. Come on, man. This nation's built off that. What we doing here, man? This is way before Facebook. And then she said something. She mentioned something about the founders of the United States. Like now, I'm like, damn. Now she going back in history. Hmm. So what she trying to say is Facebook is corrupted and needed to be. Facebook is corrupted and needed to be. I guess she's trying to say cleansed based on what it do for the people. It need a cleansing. She telling the Congress to step up to it and check that out. It's crazy, man. To what's going on, boy. But what I was saying, like, That's just crazy to me, man. All right, so you putting what she doing is putting everything on Facebook. All right. So my take on that is y'all running behind this dude, Mark Zuckerberg. Uh, mm, but we all know it's deeper than everything that woman talking about. Every every statement that came out of her mouth about Facebook, she didn't make no type of sense about. Not to me, because she was up and down, playing both sides. But she's trying to say Facebook is bad for the kids. All right, the children. Uh, it's funny to me because I know there's a lot of things bad for kids that's run by big companies and whatnot, and still they still making money off of the distribution. They still putting their product out. They still look. They still writing checks. But all this her attack. I'm not taking up for Facebook, but I know the deeper meaning for them to be running behind this dude. Like based off talking about what he doing is influence. No, whatever he doing, that they feel like he could do better or whatnot. Hmm. Let's just know that it's on once again. Let's just know that, man. You feel me? Funny, man. But whatever her name is, the whistleblower of Facebook, her name, what's her name? Oh yeah, cause her name is irrelevant to me. How you tell it? Like you got yourself telling about stuff, but you ain't you ain't saying anything out your mouth. Like you ain't even saying anything. Like you're not making no sense. Frances Haugen, whatever her name is, like you call yourself spilling the beans about what? Like you can't praise nothing then disown at the same time. You're not spilling anything. Like come on, man. I can't even take this woman serious. Yeah, that's just my take on that, man. And my take on her. Uh, next time she did be Pacific on her whole message because she wasn't really Pacific. Uh, Going through the timeline don't have nothing to do with Facebook, social media, and there's so many social medias that we have out now. All right, you talking? She talking about Mark Zuckerberg, but what about the other? But she ain't saying nothing about the other CEOs of the other social media platform. She didn't have a good point about nothing. That's basically what I'm trying to say. All right, man. I'm going to let it go, man. It's crazy. Y'all know what it is. Mr. 100 real run the proof for the boot. You know what I do. I give you truth when it comes to the news. No scoop. I'm moving smooth. I'm out. It's crazy.